Hi, Ethan. Welcome to the stream. We're continuing. Oh, this is my version of blurring it, so I pixelated it instead. This is what I do when I don't want to clean up behind me. You should get a VTuber avatar? I've been thinking about it, but it's kind of expensive to commission one. I do have my little chibi, which I use. But sometimes it's nice to, like, put a face to the stream, you know? Or more GIFs that react and stuff if that exists. It does! So there's, Wait, let me turn off the music. So there is. So you know how, like, people have those little, like, chibis, and then when it talks, it, like, shakes a little bit? That's a thing. I also haven't gotten around to doing that. Full disclosure, I was kind of cheating when I remade my farm last night. Oy. I've started playing old games again and dragged friends into it, like Battle Realms and Red Alert 2. Ooh! When do you guys play? Might drag them into Stronghold Crusader if it goes on sale. I miss playing... It's funny because I was listening to Red Alert 2 music earlier today at work. Oh, it didn't save? I thought I planted these already. Red Alert 2 music is the bomb. It is. The intro music is the best, honestly. So much feels when it starts playing. I know. I need parsnip. Am I gonna be able to get that though? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that parsnip for Haley. What am I supposed to be doing? 10 slimes. Level 40. Craft a scarecrow. Build a coop. Am I even? Can I? I can. Oh. What was I supposed to be doing? I forgot. Oh yeah. I was gonna build wood, coal, fiber. Okay, the ad is done. I couldn't say anything until the ad was over. I kind of hate how they start an ad so early into the stream, but whatever. I'm just sad that there are no installers now since it's installed on your PC via the launcher. No more weird scripts of the game being a tactical simulation for commander candidates. The installer was an experience in and of itself. I don't even remember that because my brother was the one that installed it for us. So I don't remember how the installer looked. It was some kind of cheesy script, it being a top secret training module to deal with the opposing faction. That's the kind of stuff I miss in video games. You don't get that anymore. You know, it's the little things that make stuff like that really memorable. This cutscene with Lewis kind of pisses me off because it's like, our community center is shit, and then nobody uses it, and I'm like, of course nobody's using it. It looks like shit. It's like in complete disrepair. Like who would want to use it? And he's like, the kids these days. Like, bro, if you maintained it, maybe people would stay here and use it. Someone made Super Mario Bros. 5 and Mario Maker 2. Aaron and I are gonna try it. When are you guys gonna play it? I wanna watch. Isn't he the mayor? Totally his fault for it being in disarray. Yeah, this dude is the mayor. It is his fault. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't go around here and, like, blame the kids. Like, bro, this is literally your job. He worked on it since 2015. I'm not surprised. I remember when Mario Maker first came out, and then just the level of creativity that people had for the levels was insane. Like, I thought the levels that were near impossible were super interesting, and then you had the levels that just played music. Like, it would walk-a-later you throughout the whole level, and then it would play a song. I was like, that's insane. Kind of like my boss that passes work on to the subordinates. Are you still looking for a different job? I missed Mario Maker 1, but I spent like 170 hours in 2. Mario Maker 1 was nice. I thought it was such a cool concept. You know, Nintendo being Nintendo. I don't know what the difference, like what changes they made for Mario Maker 2 though. I mean, aside from like adding new extra characters that you could play as. Speaking of, so tempted to just leave my job. Started hating it when my boss changed. She's not the worst boss ever, but it's kind of jarring when you go from the best boss ever to just another corporate manager. Yeah, that's true. There's this saying that managers make or break a company. Because you could love your job and have the worst manager and then want to quit. Hey Billy, how are you doing? Not actively looking, just want to take a break for a few months. Probably have enough money to coast for 2 years if I live frugally. I mean, if that's what you need to do. And you know, that's what saving money is for. Like, you know, they say that every person should save a fuck off fund. So, you know, if they just need to fuck off, they can. That's what you save money for. They added slopes, a campaign too. Like, how do you do a campaign in Mario Maker? How does that work? I haven't set your walk-on sound yet. I haven't picked one yet, I'm sorry. I was thinking of just taking one of your redeems from here and using that for the meantime. I was thinking of that too, actually. Like, if I should use one of the sounds. Maybe, like, the newt newt. I love the newt newt sound. Newt newt's probably my favorite. Newt newt. Probably newt newt, honk, the honk, or the Star Wars hello there. Of course I grabbed all this stuff for the community center, but I still have to talk to the wizard. I save money for big TVs, not a fuck off fund. How big is your TV, Jordan? You've been angling for some time now. With that fishing experience under your belt, I recommend casting your line over at Shearwater Bridge, east of Pelican Town. You'll land some good whoppers there. Burger King. Burger King. I personally prefer a Whopper Jr., but that's me. About ads, I don't know where they pop up. I didn't see one earlier, and I was here since the start of the stream. A friend of mine thought he was being smart and got a TV instead of a computer monitor. Nope. Well, Jordan doesn't have a computer. He only has consoles, so that's why he has a TV. "77 inches is quite large. How far away from the TV do you have to sit?" Because I know that there's supposedly some sort of measurement that you should do. So, like, depending on how large your TV is, there's like a certain distance you're supposed to sit away from it, and there's a way to calculate that. I have an M2 MacBook Air. That's a computer. Yeah, but you don't play games on it. You don't game on it. Stop pretending, Jordan. Mr. Moneybags over here keeps telling me to buy a PS5. Just donate the egg, I guess. It's not like I'm gonna have a coop anytime soon. I sit 1 foot away. I played hiding spot on it. What's hiding spot? No, it's a different case because good TVs are cheaper than monitors for the same quality level. But TV screens were not meant to hold an image for long periods of time, unlike computer monitors. Okay, now you're getting technical. My boss tried to give me a TV. And I was like, I live in a studio apartment. Where am I going to put a TV? I mean, thank you for thinking of giving me a TV. But where am I going to put it? And he was like, mount it on your wall. And I'm like, what walls? I have to put the TV on the ceiling. Like if I walk 5 steps that way, I'm in the kitchen. My boss never offered me a TV. Maybe you need to find somewhere better to work, Jordan. But also my boss is stupid rich, so I hope he never finds the stream, but he's rich. He's the kind of guy that, like, he'll never resell stuff. He'd rather just give it away. So he was getting rid of a TV, and so he wanted to give it to me. And I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. What am I gonna do with the TV? I could connect my PlayStation to it. Actually, that could have been an option. I'm not rich enough to do that. I run products into the ground. That's what I do too. Like, I use it until I can't use it anymore, or I resell it. If it's like at least worth $30 in resale value, I'll sell it. I'd rather resell it than give it away. I can't afford that. We poor around here, unfortunately. I kind of don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. 10 slimes. Oy. I drank coffee this morning and I have like heartburn. The mines are so far away. So full disclosure, when I was remaking my save file yesterday, I was just cheating the whole time. Because it just saves so much time. Same here. I even try and take friends' stuff if they're busted and try to revive it. Like John's laptop that supposedly died, but I squeezed 4 more years of it out of it. I'm also still using Ria's PC, which is probably a decade old by now. Ria's PC wasn't busted, but it is roughly 10 years old now. Yes, so when I left the Philippines, I gave my computer to Morty. I gave my computer to Morty. I'm really glad you got something out of it. Like you managed to use it. That computer is definitely, how old is it by now? It's probably more than 10 years old, because that wasn't even brand new when I made it. It was a Frankenstein PC. I made it with a bunch of leftover parts. My old Air was 10 years old when I replaced it. I had a MacBook Air 2 when I started my master's the first time. When I did my master's the first time, because I'm doing it a second time. because I'm kind of stupid. I had a MacBook Air. I think I had that one for 8 years. And then I traded that in for my iPad Air. And my MacBook Air actually still had value when I traded it in. So the only thing that I replaced was the video card that conked out, but I still replaced it with another friend's old video card. Nothing inside this thing is new. It's a Frankenstein monster of parts from different friends' stuff. So it was a Frankenstein during Ria's time and Frankenstein harder when it was passed to me. Yep. I think that computer was completely made up of my brother's old parts. Because I didn't have money to make my own computer. Mine has no value. The CPU is corroding apparently from water damage. How did your computer get water damage? What did you do? Well, I'm not really one to talk because I think like a month after I got my MacBook Air, I dropped it. It fell out of my backpack. And it fell like on a corner. So you know how like your laptop is shaped like this? And then it fell out of my backpack and landed on the floor like plunk. I was so mortified. It was exactly like when you buy a brand new thing and then and you're like, I'm gonna take so much care of this. I want to take so good care of it, and you're so careful with it, and then one day you just accidentally drop it, and it's like, it happened. Water bottle tipped over. Oh man. Well, it's still working, so. I mean, technically, you could still probably sell it to somebody. You just can't trade it in. My ex asked me why I didn't buy a new PC. I told her this one still worked perfectly well for the things I wanted to do, and it holds so much sentimental value that I definitely won't be letting go of it until I can't revive it anymore. I know. It's like it's like Captain Planet, you know, when your powers combine. I'm a computer. Plus, building a computer now is expensive. Well, it's not as expensive as before, but still quite expensive. Oh my goodness. Where are the stairs? Oh. Oh shoot, it's already late. I need to leave. Where does this go? Where does this actually go? You shouldn't use Marlin's boat without permission. I love all these extra things that Stardew Valley Expanded has added to the game. Gotta run home. Run home. Run home. I am Magnus Rasmodius. Oh, they changed his color from purple to green. Seeker of the arcane truths. Mediary between physical and ethereal. Master of the seven elementals. Keeper of the sacred... You get the point. And you. The one whose arrival I have long foreseen. Here, I'd like to show you something. Did you actually buy Portal on Switch? Not yet. I should do that now. I can't do that now. You know I lost my credit card? I actually have to report it as lost. So my Switch, my eShop is still connected to my old credit card. Sale ends in 1 hour. Maybe next time. I didn't buy it yet either. You know how much it costs on Steam? It costs 99 cents on Steam. It's $11 on the Switch. Behold. Why didn't you buy it yet? Were you waiting for me to buy it? They call themselves the Junimos. Mysterious spirits, these ones. For some reason, they refuse to speak with me. I knew you were unreliable. I can buy it right now. Where's my wallet? I can't buy it on stream. Crap. Wait a second. Let me get my wallet right now. No, Ria removed the play horror game point reward. Didn't you see me play Phasmophobia? Was that not enough? I keep feeling like I'm gonna run in. I swear to God. I feel like once I report my credit card is lost, I'm gonna find it. But I have a bad feeling I accidentally threw it away. Because I got my new one in the mail. Because that one was going to expire. So I got a new one in the mail. And I think I accidentally shredded the new one instead of the old one. Because I found the old one. You should be using Costco eShop gift cards, by the way. Instant 10% savings. Never use a credit card on the eShop. I haven't been to Costco in a while. But, so we have a Sam's Club here too. And we were trying to compare the pros and cons of Sam's Club versus Costco. And we did decide that Costco had way better gift card deals. I don't know, I'm part of the try getting Ria to play specific horror game thing. I was only 10k points away. Halfway there watching you and amassing points for 2 years? That was 250,000 points. Do you have that many? At least use PayPal if you need to use a credit card. Well, I don't get cash back when I use PayPal. I get cash back when I use my credit card. Was it only 10k? I thought it was 250. We get all our PSN and Nintendo eShop cards from Costco. 10% off all purchases that way. True. My... Yes, you would still get cash back. I get 1.5 using PayPal. Wait, do you have a PayPal credit card? I thought it was 20k points. I actually don't know how many points it is. I've been fiddling with the points. Most people use it for the sounds. Rasmodius is gonna make me drink the jungle juice. No, I have a different card. I never heard of a rule that says using PayPal eliminates your cash back rewards. Because when you use PayPal, doesn't it go straight to your bank account? Like, if I pay using PayPal, it pulls from... You can use your credit card to pay through PayPal, but I think there's like a surcharge, so I don't do that. And then the other option is you pay through PayPal, but it takes the money straight from your checking account, which is why I never use PayPal. Oh no, I register a credit card on my PayPal. I don't have my bank account on my PayPal account. Oh. Yeah, I have my credit card. I have my credit card on there. There is no extra credit card charge for PayPal use here. Must be nice. The last I checked there was. That's why I don't use PayPal. It doesn't make sense. But even then, I don't think PayPal has my updated credit card information. Interesting, maybe it's different in the US. I don't know, because I use PayPal for like my international purchases. Mostly if I'm buying something from the Philippines, that's what I use. But in general, I also just don't use PayPal for like US purchases. It's like an extra step. You can just use your credit card. PayPal is just a way to not give sites your credit card number. I use it for everything I can. I suppose so. Oh, Rasmodius just kicked me out. Okay. Now that we can build... Okay, now we can put the stuff. Let's pick up the community bundle stuff again. I'll look into that. I'm trying to shop online less. Trying being the operative word. That's foolish. Buy more stuff. I have to go to school, Jordan. Do you know how much it costs to go back to school? It's disheartening. I do want to buy more stuff though. Not gonna lie. Fishtopher. I've named my cat Fishtopher after the internet cat. Oh, I don't have any of these items. Just the parsnip. So I have that one. Tiger trout. It's so windy that I can feel the air pushing out from the electrical socket at my feet. I would rather die than go back to school. You know what? That's what I said too. Look at me now. Going back to school. Well, after I go back to school, you're gonna see me as one step closer to becoming a mental health counselor. For real. Hi RM, welcome to the stream. I haven't seen you in so long. How are you doing? You're just in time for our conversation about school. Oh man, so many people are gonna be walking around with more mental health issues if you graduate. I love the confidence. Thank you. I'm procrastinating on my thesis. My defense is in 2 weeks. Oh my gosh, good luck. What's your thesis topic on again? I don't envy you. Is there anything I can donate here? I don't think so. No. The relationship among... Oh my goodness. There's so much going on. The relationship among rewards management, organization justice, effective commitment, and turnover intent. A moderated mediation model. Ooh. Love that org dev. Extra Rye, hi. Back to streaming. I've been streaming. I've been streaming since last year, just not as often. This year I'm trying to stream more consistently. And thank you for the sub, RM. I appreciate you, friend. So wait, what did you find out? That's a long title to defend. I would like to make a thesis on working from home forever. Don't you already work from home? I wish I could work from home. I go to the office every day. Would you believe that I am like part of the senior leadership of my organization? How? How did that happen? When did this happen? When did I trick people into thinking I was capable? When did I do that, actually? Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stardew Valley is a lot of counting. I mean, obviously you don't have to count, but... No. This I have a cheat that automatically waters the crops. Just trying to make my life a little easier. Oi, 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 oi. Let's get that all out there. Eh. I have to go in 1 day per week. That's nice. You have always been a senior to me, Ateria. Oh my god. Don't even start. Me, a senior? I could never. You're trying to make me feel old. Well, I am old though. Not too old, but old enough. Trying to figure out what I'm trying to sell. Oh my god, you can do auto watering? That's such a time saver. It's a cheat. So I have a mod that enables basically cheats. So you can turn them on here. So I have, you can do infinite health, infinite stamina, yada yada yada. So I actually have infinite water in a can, but I don't even need it anymore because it auto waters the crops for me. I hate fishing, so obviously instant bite. But you could basically cheat your way through the game. I just wanted to make it a little bit easier. So I don't have everything on, but I have enough. Yes, cause you are. Joke. Okay, I'm gonna write now. Okay, thanks for passing by, RM. Good luck with your thesis defense, and thank you for the sub. Tell me how it goes, and I want to read your thesis when you're done. Like a Dragon Ishin has a farming side game. How? What does that game not have? I feel like that game has everything. It even has like sexy karaoke, which is so weird to me. That's pretty amazing. Yeah. I just want it to take less time. Like, I still want to do the menial parts of the game. So, farming, of course, but if I can make it a little bit easier, I'm going to take that. Like, I'll make it easier, but not too easy. You can also manipulate time. So, you can have it so that you can freeze time, you can move time forward, that sort of stuff. It's really nice. Especially if you're worried about missing special events. Trying to organize. Oh my god, actual bold. I know! There was actual bold in that game. And it wasn't even like animated, like an animated chick. It was an actual live action sexy lady. What was going on there? I sold a parsnip. Sorry, Haley. 40. I totally do not recognize any of them. Oh, are they actual, like, sexy stars in Japan? That makes it extra funny. I mean, of course they would be actual, like, stars. I don't expect anything less. Yes. It is good. Why else would I be on the farm if I didn't enjoy it? Oh, sorry. He said he could smell that I spent money at the at Pierre's. You weirdo. What should I? Yep, I said on that stream there are two types of people in this world. People who recognize these ladies and complete liars. Hey, I didn't recognize them. I just saw that they were real ladies. I just saw that they were real ladies in this game, in this fanfic game of Yakuza. I want to make everybody in this town love me. I'll make it awkward for you, Victor. RGG Studio has been hiring adult actresses for a while now. So when Mars was playing Yakuza 0, I'm basically Leo pointing at the TV screen every time someone showed up. You were like this. You were like that. But you didn't recognize. Oh, so you're that kind of person. You recognize them. You fall into that category. This character before, she used to not be, and she used to just be some rando. I like that Stardew Valley expanded, made a real NPC around her. I would never tell on you, Claire. Needless to say, I accidentally gave Mars a crash course. Well, that's because you're a true friend, Billy. Oh, you're gonna see my cheat fishing. I hate fishing minigames. Oh, what's that? Butterfish. Puppyfish. I don't know if you can hear it, but the wind is so loud. It's rattling outside. Just as I said that, my door made a really loud sound. I was just thinking how, living alone, it's really nice. I mean, generally it's nice living alone until your house starts making sounds. And then once your house starts making sounds, All bets are off. A diamond? So another cheat I have on is that I have maximum luck every day. Oh shoot. I didn't realize I was getting tired. What's down here? Oh, I think this is the community garden. It's a Sunday. Let's see who's in the saloon. Are you on a date with Penny? I don't even have a barn yet. You're busy. Don't be a dick. I can fix you. Everybody's so mean to me. They're all being like, aren't you busy? Why are you talking to me? I just want to be your friend. I've only been here for a week. Oh, it's not the Fabio Elliott. Yeah, so, Stardew Valley expanded changes, doesn't change it per se, well it does, but it makes minor edits to a lot of the sprites for the characters. Oh. Saw that. I should sell all of this, I guess. So in Stardew Valley Expanded, they gave Elliot an earring. I don't know how I feel about that. It's not a big deal. This is my cat. I named my cat Fishtopher. I love Fishtopher. So I named my cat after Fishtopher from Twitter. And if you're not familiar with Fishtopher, you should go on Twitter and look him up, cause he's adorable. It was Lewis's birthday today. Well, it's not like I had any of that. Oh well, whatever. I'll greet you next year. Sorry, Lewis. Wait, what did I sell? The butterfish? The puppy fish? Maybe I'll max out Lewis last. Vincent's next. Snail, pink cake, grape, frog. I can get a frog? Mixed berry pie. Oh. Potatoes. And then I need my cauliflower. Green bean, cauliflower, and potato. Potato. Quality crops. Have you seen the other NPCs here, Ethan? I have to say that the spriting for the new characters is really good. The portrait sprites are really nice. Like, they look native to the game. Other NPCs, like new ones? Yeah. So, I'm running Stardew Valley Expanded. So it adds new residents to the town. So this house is new. Oh, it's not open yet. So, like, you can talk to, like, Morris. I guess you can befriend Morris? Why would you... Don't be a dick. Don't be a dick. Don't dock his pay. The boy's depressed. Let me run and find a new NPC. I also have a mod that gives the characters seasonal clothing. So like Penny's sprite gives her buns on both sides. It used to be just one. Then Alex has new clothes. And he has, like, he's holding the football. And Gus is wearing different clothes. And then Shane. I feel like they made Shane a little thinner. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Ah, yeah, I think I've seen it in another stream. Yeah, yesterday I was it yesterday? Sunday I was streaming Stardew Valley. And we ran into some of the other characters. I was saying, so Claire is new. And then we have Olivia, who's hot. And Victor. Nice, we'll say hi. Oof. Dusty, and Dusty has a sprite. And an actual doghouse. He looks like he came out of a Don Bluth movie. I can fish for a carp. Oops. Dusty Sprite looks like a combination of Scooby-Doo and one of the hyenas from Lion King. He looks like the dog from All Dogs Go to Heaven. That's what he looks like. Build a coop. Speaking of Scooby-Doo, I watched the entire season 1 of the Velma spin-off. My review, please don't. I had the slight chuckle here and there from the more insightful jokes from Fred and Shaggy, but it was overall a terrible experience. That's unfortunate. Speaking of Scooby-Doo, I watched the entire season 1 of the Velma spin-off. My review, please don't. I had the slight chuckle here and there from the more insightful jokes from Fred and Shaggy, but it was overall a terrible experience. Yeah, I heard Velma is just really bad overall. Touches that I liked though was that Fred's dad is voiced by Frank Welker, who voiced Fred since the 60s, and Shaggy's dad's younger design from a flashback is basically Shaggy. Ria just read my previous comment twice. Yeah, because I got cut off by the ad. I didn't want to just like pretend the ad didn't happen. I really don't see the ads. Oh, that's even better then. Because my stream manager, the Twitch stream manager tells me when the ads are gonna run. So the ads run every hour. Or at least I thought they were running every hour. But I guess they weren't. Oh my goodness. Velma is by far the worst character of the show. Everyone else has their own redeeming factors. Overall, still bad, but damn, there's no liking Velma herself. It's like every time she's on screen, all the potential enjoyment from the show just dissipates. That's really unfortunate. No, I don't like this. We're just gonna leave. I need to stop blowing myself up. Oh, shoot. That's... I haven't heard a lot about the show, but most of the things I've heard about the show were not good. For me, it's kind of just more funny, I guess more amusing that how badly the show seems to have missed the mark. Like, I haven't heard anybody that likes it. Is there anybody, like, who was this show for? And it's like they didn't really make the show for anybody. Oh, everybody's out. It was Mindy Kaling's vanity project. Yeah, that seems to be the case. I mean, I think... Oh. Yes. I think there's nothing wrong with having vanity projects. But, like, at least make it good. You can't have a vanity project and then just, like, make it really shitty. I mean, you could, but... I hated how they treated her dad. Sure, he was a bad character overall, but he didn't deserve to be treated the way he did. His wife disappears, Velma says it's a mystery why she vanished. Her dad believes she left because their life and marriage was an unhappy one. He started a relationship 2 years after the disappearance and him moving on, and the show treats him as if he still cheated on his wife. I think at that point, if Mindy Kaling is like, I would assume she's like one of the lead writers for the show. Oh. Maybe that's just her projecting. Can't tell me what to do, Harvey. I'm joking. You're a doctor. I believe you. I trust and respect your expertise and knowledge. Thing about the Velma show is that I think it was written with a Ren and Stimpy or Rocko's Modern Life kind of vibe and humor in mind. But it worked for those shows because the premise was that way. People have an expectation for how a Scooby-Doo series was going to turn out. This was not it, Holmes. Here I am continuously barraging Ria with text walls, though. No, I don't mind. We don't really get to talk that often. I was gonna say, how is everybody? How's Jean? I haven't heard from him in a while. I know Lem is okay because I see Elaine posting, so. John is trying to get in touch with his artistic side. What does that mean? Please give me context to that. That statement needs context. Wall of text is fine. It's a slow chat. Yeah. We're here to vibe. We're enjoying each other's company. There's no pressure. We're just having fun. Just goofing. I appreciate a slow chat. Lim has resumed his MA. Yes, that I know. Because he asked me, we talked about thesis writing. And I sent him the notes I made for thesis. Why am I redoing mine? So I'm redoing my master's, and I'm actually doing it in counseling psychology again, but it's going to be a Master of Science. It's a Master of Science program, so it's more application, I guess, for here, because Master of Arts is more research-based. So I'm redoing it because I want to take a stab. Oops, wrong one. I want to take a stab at becoming a licensed mental health counselor. And to do that, I need a regionally accredited degree. So basically, I need a degree from here to qualify to take the licensure. So I'm redoing it. So I was like, I was really thinking about if I wanted to do it again. Because, oh my god, can you imagine going to school all over again? Oh, it's getting late. But I figured I'd already done it once. So doing it again can't be that bad. So it would be kind of more like a review rather than doing an MA, a brand new MA. Oh god, I want to ask Sir Boo Boy if I can switch over to Master of Practice instead of Master of Arts. Think of it as taking your PhD, but not a PhD. Wait. So you guys have like a new... It sounds like you guys have like a new track? Master of Practice? So I guess that's like the Master of Science track. And wait, what kind of art does John make? John can't not tell us what kind of stuff he makes. How are we gonna support him? Master of Practice was being discussed about while we were there. It's just that I think it was only recent where it got added. I don't want a thesis. I don't want to do research anymore. I'm tired of research. I just want to help people. Yeah, so Master, and I guess one of the reasons why I was more okay with doing the Master of Science track is that I don't have to write a thesis. So you just do 2 quarters. So my school is actually a quarter system too. It's not even semesters. So I have 2 quarters of internship, 1 quarter of practicum, and then that's it. No thesis. No thesis. I can't get over that. That doesn't sound too bad. Go for it. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. New fishing rods. Aw, Dad. Let me know if you want me to run your papers here. I've done it for friends before. Just going to add one more to the list. Well, I don't know if the papers are gonna be that hard. I I obviously have that advantage of having done it before. So in April, I'm actually taking 3 classes. So I'm going to be taking Abnormal Psych, I'm going to be taking Personality, and then I'll also be taking Ethics. So that's one of the things that we didn't have when we were taking our classes was ethics. Oops. And it's funny because it's like, is this ethical? Like, absolutely not. I guess it's weird because it seems very obvious if something is unethical or not. But I guess it's not that obvious to other people. But Ria, it's because a lot of our professors were kind of unethical. But that was more of office politics and competition or whatever. Wait, what is this tea? Spill the tea, Mike. What is this? I mean, we're not talking about like sharing SPSS or like making ghost books. What are we talking about here? Oh, it's not open. I guess we can forage at the beach. The rain is actually slapping against my window right now. What is up with this weather? Iridium rod. Oh, I can afford it. Let's get it. Oh well. It was more along the lines of Sir Boboy getting the stink eye because of having a clinic outside, so he was treated differently because of it. The passive-aggressive competition between Ma'am Hilda and Ma'am Melgar. Some props after we left selling psych tests in class as examples for the students to do. What? What? That's not right. Awkward. Really? Wait, why were why were Ma'am Hilda and Ma'am Melgar getting, what were they getting competitive about? Like they were working on completely different things. Like I know Ma'am Melgar was working with, she was working on government stuff. Government stuff. And then wasn't Ma'am Hilda working on vicarious trauma? Hi Mars. Welcome to the stream. You're just in time for us to be discussing office politics at my school, at my old school. Oh my god, a face reveal. A pixelated face reveal. Directorship and the way they were running the Boo Center. What was happening with that? I guess, like, we were involved with the Boo Center, but what was happening? You gotta tell me. Oh, I can't afford it. Next time, then. How are you doing today, Mars? I actually redid my farm because I wanted to do a different farm layout. Don't say that. You're happy here. What do I want? 15 cauliflower seeds. I just came from doing groceries at UP Town. How is it there these days? Did they make it bigger? I obviously haven't been there in 5 years. Which character did you decide to date? I haven't decided yet. So there's no... I was trying to look for mods so I could date everybody. But there was an interesting mod. There's a platonic mod where you can be... like, you can reach... So what it does is it modifies the text for all of the 10 heart events. And then it changes them to be platonic. So it's like... that's your best friend event instead of boyfriend-girlfriend event. Which I think is really interesting. So it's like, you can live together with your best friend. That's the kind of vibe they're going for with that mod. Isn't it? That's cool, isn't it? So like, you could live together, like, you can invite somebody to live with you, but you would be roommates, you wouldn't be, like, married. And then you could technically co-parent, like, you could adopt a kid, like... I think that's interesting. Not too big on details, can probably talk about that when you're around in September. Mayhaps drag whoever is still there to talk. Is anybody still... Well, Lem is still there, but if he's doing his thesis now, when does the semester end? March, April, May, June, July, August, September. He should be finishing up by then. I think there's a polyamory mod, but I forgot where to get it. Yeah, so there used to be a mod. There was a mod for the previous patch, the previous edition of the game. And then I don't think it works anymore. Because I think the way it works is you can now actively date everybody until like heart 10. And then if you're dating everybody, you just have that cutscene where they catch you and then you get in trouble. But you can avert that by having a certain item in your inventory. But I think it's more like you don't need to use the mod anymore because you can date everybody at the same time technically. It's just that you need to have the rabbit's foot in your inventory so that you don't get in trouble when you get caught. He really likes leeks. I should find a leek for George. Some of them moved over to the Boo Center after it was taken over by Sir Gary. Oh, so you mean they used to be at the department and then they moved over to the Boo Center? Is that what you mean? What about Ma'am Cara? What's she doing? What's she doing? Safe. Ah, sorry, not Boo Center. The guidance office. Oh, I see. Your house is a mess. I have no idea what Ma'am Cara is doing. Probably sending unsuspecting students into volunteer work again. Sounds about right. Or stealing her students' Big Macs. Stealing her students' corn? What? So, we had a professor. She was the kind of professor, she's the kind of teacher where if she sees you eating something, she wants some. You have to share whatever you're eating with her. And you would assume that I have to fix my headset. You would assume that there would be like limitations to that, like, you know, like, oh, if you're eating spaghetti, she's not gonna want to take a sample of your spaghetti, right? Well, let me tell you about Ma'am Cara. So, a little information about myself. When I'm stressed out, I like to buy McDonald's. So McDonald's is my stress food. That's my comfort food. So obviously, when I was doing my masters, every once in a while I would have a Big Mac because that's my comfort food, right? I think soup is safe. I mean, because who's eating soup at school, right? But I remember one time. Well, you're special. You ate soup once. You're special. But Ma'am Cara wanted it sometimes. Okay, so going back, one time I was in, what's that office near the Boo Center? Well, I was at the Bulatao Center, which is basically the psychological department. Well, not department, but they provide psychological services. It's based in Ateneo. And I was there and I was doing schoolwork and I was eating a Big Mac because I was stressed out. And then Ma'am Cara, our professor, was basically like watching me eat my Big Mac. And she was like, "Give me a bite of your Big Mac." And I was like, huh? Huh? You want a bite of my Big Mac? And I was like, "Ma'am, Cara, I'm just a student. I need this for sustenance, you know? I need this. Like, I need this Big Mac. There's a reason why I'm eating this Big Mac." And I explained it to her. Like, McDonald's is my stress. When I'm stressed out, I stress eat McDonald's. So she was like, "Okay, I just want a small bite then." So I was like, "Sure, whatever." And I gave her a bite of my Big Mac. And she did. She was shameless. She was like, yeah, give me a bite. She freaking bit it. She ate my Big Mac. But after that, to be fair to her, after that, whenever she saw me eating Big Macs, she would never ask for a bite after that. Because she was like, ah, you must be stressed out. I'm not gonna eat your Big Mac. You need that. We are not Lawai sharing clothes. Oh, but to her, if you're her student, you're Lawai sharing clothes. She was that kind of professor. But she was very, very good at what she did. So, and everybody generally, she was very likable. So, I was like, whatever, just share your food with her, I guess. Yeah, it's not like she didn't take care of us at the same time, right? Plus, this was pre-pandemic. If we were in class, if we had a class and you had like a bag of chips, it was just understood that when she's walking through the class, you just have to hold up your chips like this. You just gotta hold it up like when she's walking past you. You're like writing your notes. And then you just put your chips up like, here you go. Here, take your chip. Let me write the notes. Writing your notes, and then she'll just stick her hand in your bag and like word without a word. She'll just like, yeah, blah blah blah, explaining, and she'll just like yoink, take a chip, and then after she takes her chip, you put the chips back on your table, and then you can go back to eating your chips. It's like a tithing system in her class. The word that Mike used is correct. Providing an offering. You do not understand. Ma'am Kara was basically the weird, cool tita. Yes, that was exactly her vibe. Ma'am Kara knew that I always had 3 to 4 different bags of candies in my bag. She could sniff that stuff out. She knew if you had food on you. It's like, ma'am, you're a grown woman. You are a mother. But sometimes she would act like nobody ever fed her. Like, you could walk into the office. And then she'll look at your bag and she'll be like, do you have any food? What do you mean, do I have any food? Do you have any food? You're the employed one. We're just a bunch of volunteers. But that's how, that's life as a master's student. Sounds fun. To be fair, it was fun. I had a lot of fun with Ma'am Kara. And she was a good professor too. It wasn't like she was just all fun and games. She knew her stuff. So it wasn't like you didn't get anything out of being chummy with her. I usually got that when I was asking about her schedule for the day. Oh, and she'd be so sassy too. She was like your cool, sassy tita, pretty much. Where am I gonna put this bear? Blech. Apparently I enjoyed most classes in grad school, to be honest, except Ma'am Hilda. I forgot what she taught. I don't know, is that bad? I guess that's kind of bad. I don't really remember what she taught. What did she teach? Apparently the batch before us hated her. Why did they hate her? They just didn't. They didn't understand the vibes. I mean, like, generally speaking, too, Mamkara was, like, pretty up there in terms of, like, the Boo Center. Why would you not like her? Like, you need to be friends with her. Stat, in our case, we were groupmates then. It was her. Oh, yeah. Blech. Do you know I have to retake Stat? I'm not looking forward to that. I have to retake Stat. I have to retake everything. But there's some more, there's like more applied stuff that's helpful. Like, I'm going to be taking crisis counseling and career development. Like, that's going to be a thing. Admittedly, I was not a particularly good groupmate in Stat, but on my end, I was able to drag Quen and JC for help. EJ was basically a no-show for most of it. We should have just taken JC from the start as the third person in the team. Oh my god, don't even remind me of Stat. I don't even... I don't even remember who my groupmates were in Stat. Maybe I just like blocked it out of my mind. It was you, me. It was you, me, and EJ. I have terrible memory. It was you, me, and EJ, and I totally get why you'd block it out. Stat was not fun. It's okay. It's better. Oh my god, I remember my undergrad Stat. Was Mam Hilda the prerequisite Stat? Or was she the master's level Stat? She was prereq Stat, right? Wait, no. Who was prereq Stat? Oh yeah, it was a woman. I don't remember her. Sorry. Was she the one who always wore pink? Was that her? I don't remember. Oh man. The very chipper one, like Dolores Umbridge feels, minus the evil. Yeah, I remember. Didn't we all go to... We went out for dinner a few times, didn't we? Oh, I didn't want to fish in the house. It's Vincent's birthday. What do I have? I don't have any of this. I'm gonna cheat. Snail. Nobody saw that. Yep, she was nice. Yeah. Oh my god. I have to take Stat. I have to take cross-cultural counseling. We didn't do that. That's gonna be interesting. Oh my god, you dick. I don't have a topaz. Sold my topaz. A cauliflower and a green bean. I just want to do something other than talent acquisition. I don't believe in the constant need to hire. I'm more for trying to keep people happy and content at work, but no. Well, that's more OD, isn't it? That's more org dev. That's not counseling, that's org dev. Tuna. Oh. Crap butt. Corporate would rather pay someone new 20% more than try to raise the current employee's salary by 5 to 10%. Yeah, I don't get it. Oh, it's foggy. Never mind that the position would be vacant for a month up to a year. Oh my god, don't even get me started on... Oh, it's Marlin. What's up? Okay. Don't even get me started on what it's like in nonprofits. It's slim pickings. Then pay is not even competitive because it's nonprofit, which is quite sad. It's only nonprofit for the employees. Yep. No, so when I was so currently my position, I used to be the manager for a program in the non-profit that I'm in right now. But right now, oh, a ring. But my position now, I do more admin work, so I'm not really involved in program side stuff. But when I was the manager for a program, I did get insight into like the budgeting and stuff. It's so dismal. Like, they want you to do so much with so little money. Like, there's no way you could possibly... So, if you're working in a non-profit, a lot of the money that you get, a lot of it comes from grants and contracts, right? And a lot of, for us, our contracts that we would tend to go for were under the state, right? And the state doesn't want to, the state never wants to spend a lot of money. As much as possible, the state does not want to spend money. So they will ask you to do the most insane amount of work for the least amount of money. Like, we want you to make a program where you have one staff do 70 support groups in a year all over the state. Ah! Like, how? How do you want that to happen? How do you expect that to happen? Any sense of fulfillment in nonprofits? Because while I'm being paid fairly well in corporate, it's just really soul-sucking and fake feeling. It really depends on what nonprofit you go to. Because there are a lot of nonprofits where it's super fake. It's super fake and it's still soul-sucking, except that it's even more fake because you're masquerading around as a nonprofit, but you're operating like a for-profit entity. Obviously, I have some feelings about that. But yes, it is fulfilling. But it depends on what nonprofit, what agency or organization you go to. And then generally, the larger the nonprofit, the harder it is to stay true to the mission. It's complicated. When you get involved in the nitty-gritty behind it, it's complicated and disheartening. You're in your house. Let me go find you and give you the snail. I definitely feel like everybody should do nonprofit work at least once, you know. Let's give this topaz to Linus. Oh, wait. Oh. It's my boy. Sebastian. Give me this to charge. Doritos. Are you eating Doritos right now? Yeah. That sounds good. I haven't bought any chips recently because I have a giant bag of cheddar flavored popcorn that I'm slowly making my way through. So it's a mixed bag of cheddar flavored popcorn and caramel popcorn. It's so good. Because you have the salty and the sweet all in one bag. Except it's a giant bag, so I haven't finished it yet. I think I've had that bag for almost a month now. Like, talking about it now makes me feel like, oh my god, I probably should have finished that bag way back. Yum. I love cheese and caramel popcorn. That's so good. But you know, there's so many good snacks here. So one snack that I got for Christmas, so there are these stores here called crack seed stores, which sound super sus, but they're legit. So you can go to crack seed stores to get a bunch of different types of snacks, right? And what a lot of people do is that on the holidays they just give people like grab goodie bags full of snacks from the crack seed store. And I got from my coworker, she got me a grab bag. And in the grab bag there was a snack called there's a snack, fried seaweed. Oh my god, that stuff is so good. It's so good. So it's like battered. It's like battered seaweed strips, and then it's deep fried. Oh my god, it's just thinking about it now. I'm like, oh my god, I want some more of that. Because I actually ate through that bag so fast because it was so good. Oh, thank you for the sub, Ainthin. Wait, I saw... Let's see if this works. Yeah! Shout out to Ainthin. Oh, I don't know why it does that. I guess it's because my game is full screen. But shout out to Ainthin. He also streams some really slow, chill games. I just bought rice crackers with pork floss and seaweed. That sounds so good. Alright, gotta run. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Thank you, Mars. Wait, let's shout out to Mars too. Oh, I have to wait. I will shout you out in a minute. When it allows me to shout you out. But thanks for sticking around, Mars. I hope you have a nice rest of your day too. It told me I have to wait a minute and 10 seconds before I can shout you out. Those are my favorite. I love the bouncing emotes. So bouncy. Bouncy frog. I have a bunch of frog emotes. That's the one I use the most. I found a cat version of this emote too. Oh my god. I have to look for that. Just a cauliflower now. Sometimes when I'm looking through like the different kinds of things I can add to stream, I have to remind myself that I can't add that I shouldn't add everything. But I have to admit, it's very tempting to do so. Like just add everything. hope the river doesn't overflow. I didn't know that was a thing. I mean... that's obviously a thing. I just never thought about it. Why would you ignore me, Andy? A creepy sewer door like this has just got to be a match for a big rusty old key. There's something moving in there. Oh, speaking of. That was perfect timing. I didn't actually know she was leaving the house. Baked bean? Can I even make a crab pot? I can make a crab pot. Keep your secrets then. I'm going for a walk. See you. Thanks for stopping by, Ainton. Thank you for the sub. Enjoy your walk. I'll see you next time. Oh, who? Pam. Alex just subtly flirting with me? She's so nervous. Why though? Hey, you're kind of new to farming, so... I want to give you a device as a way of my welcoming you to the valley. Follow me to my storage chest. Here, it's a sprinkler. It'll automatically water adjacent crops every day. I have an order ledger in my cosplay room. If you need more, you can purchase sprinklers from me. She has a cosplay room. Oh, you aren't bombing the mine anymore. I was. Look how many bombs I have left. Oh. Age blue mine. You can buy sprinklers. How are you doing? Oh, wine cellar. I was bombing the mines for quite some time earlier. Me, I'm good, just chugging along. I feel you. Same here. That's why I'm just doing a chill stream. I don't want to think too hard right now. I just want to enjoy myself. Looking for a new game to play. What kind of game? Well, what kind of game are you in the mood for? That's what I want to ask. Oy. I keep staring at Wild Heart reviews and it still doesn't seem like it's worth the price tag at the moment. I mean, I feel like if you've played Monster Hunter before, I don't know if it'll be worth it because it'll be like easier Monster Hunter, which if you I feel like for you would want like harder Monster Hunter, not easier Monster Hunter. Okay, I will be right back. I gotta use the bathroom. BRB. I'm back. But yeah, like I said, if you've played Monster Hunter before, which I know you have, I feel like you would want something harder, not something easier. Oh yeah, it's the Egg Festival tomorrow. I wish I had less work to do, but earlier you were saying you don't have enough patience. Haley is ignoring me. Dang, okay. Alright, Haley. You don't have to talk to me if you don't want to. Forever the struggle. Either not enough patience or too many. Never a perfect balance. Oh yeah, you would know. How's that been going for you? It's alright. At least I get paid better than I was as a resident. That's good. You should definitely be getting paid more. It's criminal how little money people make. This is probably where I'm gonna put the coop and the barn. If I had one. If I had one, this is where I would put it. I wish there was a Monster Hunter-like game with some stuff from Horizon incorporated into it. You mean Horizon Zero Dawn? Like disabling the targets with traps and ropes and stuff because it's dangerous to attack them outright. Well, you do kind of get to trap them, but obviously it's not the same as how Horizon does it. I'm just gonna leave this whole area alone. No need to clear that out. Oh, it's my cat. Hi Ria, hi Gab, how are you doing? Thanks for stopping by the stream. Put that in there. don't really need that right now. Christopher! I like your filter. Thank you. I went through so much trouble to get this pixelated look on my webcam. It gave me a headache for a while. And then somebody else finally helped me do it. Which was very nice of them. I can link it to you. We don't gatekeep around here. I can link the tutorial to you. Or the video at least that I saw. What does everybody like here? I was gonna buy everything, whatever they like to eat. Shane. Salad. I'll just buy everybody food and drinks. What else does everybody like? I already gave Andy something. Pizza. I already gifted you something though. Oh, Harvey's not even here. Olivia. Gus. Fish taco. Lucky Lunch. Spaghetti. I don't know how many times I accidentally gifted people things that I did not mean to gift because I just had it selected. Sophia Pierre. Fried calamari. Nope, spaghetti. What does Demetrius like? Is spaghetti. Demetrius, where are you? Spaghetti. Nope. Okay, we're bidding. I have no more money. Never mind. We're just gonna say hi. It's so retro sci-fi. Sorry, can't get over it. No, I saw it and I was like, I have to get this on my stream. So I get it. You can also change, since it's a filter, there's lots of different things that you can put on it, which is really like different settings. Oh shoot, I'm stuck. Let me through, thank you. We're just gonna talk to everybody. I'll DM it to you. But it works for OBS. I don't know what you're using for streaming, but it's a filter on OBS. I feel renewed. Calm place. Oh. I didn't know you could do that. Let's make my house nice. Chair. Wood chair. Table. I want a nice table. Mahogany tea table. Dining table. Luau table. Oh, we don't want that. Dwarf table. Oak table. Sun table. Let's get rid of these. Just casually cheating. But you want to make it nice. I was like, why can't I rotate this table? Why can't I rotate this chair? Oh, you can't put it that way. That's interesting. Okay, I think I'm gonna call it after this night. I did stream a little bit longer than I usually stream. So we're just gonna finish this day and then I'm gonna start wrapping up. Oh. Oh, so you can't even go past that point. Okay, that doesn't matter. Alright, I'm gonna call it for tonight. We got, how long are we? About a week in the game, which is not bad, considering I just, oh, thank you for the anonymous subs. Oh my goodness. Thank you, anonymous gifter, for the 5 community subs. Oh my goodness, that's the first time that's happened. Oh no, this is the second time it's happened, but never anonymous and never that many. So, thank you so much. Who got subs? Daniel Kim, Morty, Nightbox, Jordan, and Froggy Maple. Thank you. Oh my god, Jordan's gonna be like, why am I subbed to Ria's channel? Oh my goodness. Thank you, thank you. That's so nice of you. I hope you enjoyed the stream. I hope all of you enjoyed the stream. I definitely enjoyed it. I'm really enjoying Stardew Valley Expanded. And this game really is my comfort game. And I'm glad to be coming back to it. So, stay tuned for more Stardew Valley Expanded streams. Chill streams are fun. Yes, they are. So, yes, it is nighttime here. It's like 10:30 in the evening. I do have work tomorrow, which sucks, but who doesn't have work? So, all right. Thanks, guys, for keeping me company or just watching or lurking. I really appreciate you, and I appreciate your time and your attention. I hope you have a nice rest of your day or evening, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.